What's up, XPoint? Mike here. As y'all can see, I'm moving around. And then I'm going to start this video off again when I get to AutoZone. But I'm on the way to AutoZone right now. I'm finna get there, grab a little oil pan because I'm finna do an oil change on my car. Because I'm finna go on a road trip, y'all. I wanted to change my oil before we do that. And I have all the shit to do the oil change except the drain pan and really just the drain pan. Yeah, I really need a drain pan, so I'm going to get a drain pan. And I also want to get an inverter. I've been looking at some inverters, and I actually want to get a good one, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm just finna go up in there and get a little inverter, y'all, just so we can have it for the road trip, charge our devices and shit like that, and you know how I go. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to y'all. I'm 1 minute away, literally, so I'm gonna get back to y'all when I get there. All right, XPoint, we just got the AutoZone. It's outside drizzling a little bit, so shit, we ain't gonna waste no time going inside. Fuck it. How you doing? I had went online and seen the drain pans. Which aisle would that be on? The oil drain pans? Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, as soon as you go all the way down, it's gonna be on the left side.
On the left side. Kind-hearted folks. But $7. That's all I need. A little 8-quart just to get the oil out. If I'm not mistaken, I still got my funnel. Oh look, y'all, I ain't know Armor All had shop vacs, Ultimate Car Care, the Chemical Guys Wash and Shine. I heard about that. They taxing for that thing. And then no controversials here, y'all, but look, so it come with the tire kicker, tire shine, the snow foam auto wash, and Diablo wheel cleaner. They got a whole new wheel cleaner out. I think they came out with like 2 new wheel cleaners since that Diablo one, if I'm not mistaken. Quote me, you know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong. So, drain pan. What else I said I need? Oh, the inverter, y'all. What I say? Inverter. Can't leave without looking at the inverters. Let me see. The power inverters. Where'd it go? It's the one I was looking at online. Look like they're open, bro. I don't like shit like that. So these able to power large electronics via direct connectivity to the battery. What I don't get is it's basically telling y'all that the cigarette lighter, if y'all can, hold on, I'm gonna try to zoom in for y'all. So what it's basically telling y'all is the cigarette lighter can power obviously 1 watt all the way up to 60 watts, but you will want to connect it to the battery through the positive negative, obviously, and that'll run up to 150 watts. 150 watts up to 380 watts. But this a 400 watt. What you talking about? I don't know if y'all. Same thing on this, but they don't give you, do they? Yeah, they do. Okay, and this is the one I'm looking at, by the way, y'all. The 200 watt one, $35. 200 watt power inverter. You can run up to 1 watt all the way up to 60 watts, and then 100 to 200. So this one you can use the full, like they have the capacity to run the full 200. So 150 to 200 with the battery connection. Hope y'all understand it. All right, XPoint, we just grabbed. We need to grab. I end up grabbing the power inverter. Told y'all I've been wanting one. This ran me like $35. I also grabbed the drain pan. Hold on, cover my information, y'all. And I grabbed some fuel injector cleaner. So that's the pickup for today, and that's the oil down there, XPoint. And then we're gonna head to the house and we're gonna do it. Take over. I've been sitting here for approximately 20 minutes contemplating where the fuck I'm gonna change it, because I'm at an apartment complex right now and some shit, and the maintenance people driving around and shit. Now, you know what I'm saying? No. I don't even want to say that I don't got time. I would rather not. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking about right now. I might just go back to AutoZone and ask them, because, you know what I'm saying, they seem like they was pretty cool. I might just go back to AutoZone and ask them, like, oh, I could change my oil real quick in y'all, parking lot. But while we wait, I ain't gonna sit here and put this together. It ain't hard. Positive, negative, open it a little bit. Boom, place it, put it back on. Negative, this is the hard part. You take off the negative, you place it, then you put it back on. So now that's on. This is the cigarette lighter one. And remember I told y'all, with the cigarette lighter, you're able to get 1 to up to 60 watts. It says it right there. Give it a quick little test run. I ain't used the plug down here, who knows how long. I know that. So this little motherfucker tight, ain't it? There you go. So now, well, we gonna test it. It's not working. Hell no! That's still not working. Hey, hold up, bro. Oh, not working now, y'all. We looking for that. That's what we looking for. Man, what's up with this shit, bro? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck wrong with that one. Probably just gotta check the fuses and shit, but this works. I don't think I have. Yeah, no, I actually don't have a cigarette lighter back here. Cause I don't want this in my, like, this close to me though. Like, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I fuck with it, but I just like, I still won't be able to use my front cigarette lighter. You get what I'm saying, y'all? That's a whole bunch of other thinking that I'm not trying to be, you know what I'm saying, doing right now, y'all. We finna go to AutoZone. And see what they talking about with this parking lot, man. What the fuck? I've been like overly getting too like deep in thought. Nah, it's All right, y'all, we pulling up to we pulling up to AutoZone right now. We just gonna go ask real quick, see what they talking about. Am I able to change oil in the parking lot? Change my oil in the parking lot?
Oh, yeah. Just do the back real quick, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
All right, thank you. Told you, real kind-hearted people. I'm back here now. Y'all ain't nobody over here. Ain't nobody over here, y'all. Hold on. I'm finna park over here, actually. Alright, now we good. Alright, XPoint, real quick, let me break down what we using. You're gonna be the best person to break this down to y'all. It's so simple. And for some odd reason, I haven't been seeing, it's drizzling outside. It's perfectly fine. For some odd reason, I haven't been seeing people like, you know what I'm saying, in my generation of, you know what I'm saying, people close to my age showing shit like this and doing shit like this. And, you know what I'm saying, like actually informing people on how to do things like this. So I'm gonna break down for y'all. For starters, had your jack. Lost my jack stick, so got a makeshift stick. I got 3 of my microfiber towels. I got my oil filter remover. So I have my 14 millimeter. I know what size it is. If you don't know your oil drain plug size, just search it up. It's not hard at all. I got my light. Get you a light source, y'all. Especially if you don't know what you're doing, get you a light source. I got my degreaser just in case it's dirty down there. This is a citrus degreaser, so it's good for shit like that. Got my filter, got my oil, got my drain pan, got the oil drain pan, and I got some fuel injector cleaner, y'all. So like I said, it's raining, so we ain't gonna waste too much time, and we gonna jump straight into it. Put all this up for right now. All I'm really need right now is my 19 dish, one of these. What I'm missing? And some gloves, y'all. Get you some gloves. Put you some gloves on. For the pretty girls and pretty boys out there, put you some gloves on. Yeah. Like I said, y'all, I'm in the AutoZone parking lot. You know what I'm saying? They was kind enough to let me come and change my oil in their parking lot. So I did make sure it was okay before I just came over here. So 19 oil filter wrench, towel. Makeshift jack stick. All right. So, like I was saying, it's not that hard. Metal frame, metal piece of the frame. You know what I'm saying? And it have the indents for, you can see, turn my light on. See, I can see it better. It actually has the indents for jack. And jack the car up. So the car is now jacked up. The car is jacked up. Car is secure. Wipe y'all off a little bit. Y'all starting to cry. Car is secure. So now I'm getting ready to go under the car and actually do the service. Change the oil. Have your oil drain pan. Have your motherfucking oil filter, y'all. Have your wrench. Not all people have this, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. Mine, for some odd reason, is always hard to come off. So, this is for oil filters, by the way, y'all. I'll show y'all exactly how it works. It basically grab on the oil filter. Grab onto it. Right. Citrus degreaser, in case it's dirty under the microfiber. That's all we need. Let's get to it. So the oil drain plug is right here. Right? Y'all see it. We all see it. The oil drain plug is right here. My light on it good? Yeah, y'all can see it perfectly. So, take your oil drain pan. Obviously, take everything out of there. And mine is actually not dirty, so I'm not gonna spray it with no degreaser. I might do it after the fact. We're gonna see how dirty it get. My 14. And then this where we gonna be a grown ass man about shit, right? Make sure it's going the right way, righty tighty, lefty loosey. I got my shit going lefty. And we gonna be a man about shit. That's simple, y'all. That motherfucking simple. See, now I should move y'all just in case, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can get the full experience. So POV, you changing some oil. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I just broke it with my hand. Use my man strength. Use my grown ass man strength. Everybody got it, even the women. And boom, loosen it up to the point where it's about to come out. Wow, oil draining out, y'all. Oil draining out. Simple as that. Oil draining out. Ain't spilling nothing. Got it on my gloves. Obviously, it's on the actual plug itself, but we ain't spill shit. So, boom. Now we gonna do just clean this off with the microfiber. That's all. Pay attention to your oil, y'all. That oil could creep up on you real fast. Pay attention to it. Plug clean. Set the plug down on the ground. Hands clean. Alright, so now I'm gonna lay this down flat, because I had it angled a little bit just in case it did shoot for me. So now oil draining, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And while the oil draining, we're gonna look for our fuel filter. Oh shit, it's right here. You know what I'm saying? We just came across it. So how I would like to do it, I know for a fact I'm not gonna be able to. So hold on. Boom. I was gonna say I can't really show y'all this part, but I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna turn it a couple turns, and then I'm gonna come show y'all, because my filter is in a weird position, y'all. So I know it's gonna be a little hard to show it. For those of y'all who can't see, hold on. I'm gonna fix the light better for y'all. Y'all know, it's all about the angle. It's all about you getting it right. The filter right there. So like I said, I turned it a couple times. The oil almost done draining. Look at the oil. It was definitely time for an oil change, y'all. Oil filter is right here. I'm replacing my light right here for y'all, and I'm gonna untwist that motherfucker. And it's twisting, y'all see it's twisting. So before I let that fully drain out, before I let that let the filter off, I'm gonna put this drain plug back in, because my drain pan ain't big enough to be under the oil and the filter. Alright, so grab your microfiber. Boom. Try not to touch it in your oil. Boom. Wipe that. So now we're gonna come back over here. Gonna come back over here. Now we over this. You know what I'm saying? Now we over this. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this wire real quick. Hold on, y'all. I don't like that wire showing that shit. Okay, so we right here. I'm gonna scoot the filter back. So I'm gonna scoot the pan back some. Boom, we right over it. Scoot it a little bit up. Twisty, 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 twisty. Ooh, oh. Twist, 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 y'all. Till it drop. And then grown ass man, by the way. The ring is still on there, so we don't got to worry about that. And that's what it looks like, y'all. I just switched my glove. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my new oil filter. We're going to open it. I'm hungry as hell. Hold on, y'all. Let me open this shit. Now what I'm gonna do is, let's see, I can see it. What we gonna do is take the new filter, dip your hand in the old oil, lubricate that motherfucker. Just lubricate that motherfucker. So, now that motherfucker is lubricated, some people take their oil and put a little bit in there before the fact, and I am some people, so I'm finna get from this car and go grab the oil and put a little bit in there and then come back. I just pre-filled the oil filter, so hold on, I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit before I put it in there. So my gloves don't get as dirty. So now we're gonna go up there with the filter. Get you a nice little left turn first before you start actually trying to tighten it, because you want to make sure it's going right. Alright. Now we on it. Not tighten. And I'm not gonna lie, my hand's greasy, so it's kind of hard to tighten. Alright. We got a little tension. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move this a little bit. Move that a little bit. Wipe off my gloves, wipe off my both gloves. Both of them got a little dirty. By making sure you don't get your towel in the oil, just clean up. And I just got my towel in the oil, y'all. Making sure you don't get your towel in the oil, just clean up. And get also tighten it a little bit more. Get you a few more turns. All right. So what I'm gonna now do is back this up some. Hold on, I gotta move my knife. So what I'm gonna now do is I'm gonna back this up some. And I'm gonna spray my degreaser. I'm gonna try not to do this towards y'all. It would be helpful if the degreaser spray was on. So we just sprayed. Instantly white. Keep in mind, y'all, and I did forget. Since we didn't tighten that all the way, we're gonna go back right now and do that. Like I said, use your man strength. It don't gotta be too tight. Just enough to hold the fucking oil. Like literally, that's it. Got a little oil on y'all. Why you ain't tell me nothing? Grab the degreaser. Then grab the oil pan. Trying not to spill it. Y'all fucking jinx me, bro. I don't like leaving stains on this shit. That degreaser gonna heat up the oil. See? Oil stain gone. So I just grabbed my oil. We finna get ready to lower the car down so I can proceed to put the rest of the oil in there. Don't get me wrong, you can put the some people do it. You can put the oil in there while the car's still raised, but I don't know, I just prefer not to be honest. I would rather not, just so that when I check my oil, it's not affected by the car being raised up. You get what I'm saying? For starters, obviously, you want to open your pan. I mean your fucking the cap. Take off the cap. If your shit hard, put 2 hands on it. If that shit don't work, then now you officially look like a dickhead because you tried that shit. I don't have much with me because I just, you know what I'm saying, up and just came over here. But this should be good enough. And it was. Now we got this off. Yay! Make sure you don't get no water in there, y'all, please. Alright, so we got the funnel. It's clean. Put it in there. Take your oil. Mine's take 5W30. If you don't know what type of oil yours take, like I said in the beginning, search the shit up. If you don't know what type of oil your car takes, there's literally numerous amount of ways that you can find out. So take the oil, like I said, got my funnel, and just go. You know what I'm saying? The shit hungry. We just drained it. It just shitted and pissed and all that. So we gonna fill it back up. We gonna get her right. She been needing this. She been wanting this. She likes it. Give it back. And my car takes approximately, I think like 4 and some change. Like I said, when in doubt, search the shit up. We gonna go on my phone, pure mind. We gonna go on the phone, and we gonna wait. What was the question again? How much oil does a 05 Toyota Corolla hold? 4.4. You know what I'm saying? I hit that shit on the dot. So, this is very simple. I'm gonna say this twice. This is very simple. This is how you recycle your oil. You don't have to have your oil just sitting around, guys. Take your used oil container. I told you this was 5 gallons. My car takes 4.4, but I put all 5 gallons in there. I'm not gonna lie. I put all 5 gallons in there for the simple fact that I needed somewhere to put this oil. Right? So, recycling the oil. Obviously, take your container, take your funnel that you just used to put the oil into the car, and then you're gonna just apply it. There you go. That's on me. Ready microfiber. Clean out the room. Ready microfiber. Clean out the funnel. y'all see, well, I don't know if y'all do see, but I spilled a little oil on the ground. I'm gonna show y'all a simple fix for that. All right, so I know y'all see this rainbow starting to form around me. What? No diddy. Oh, hell no! Y'all might not be able to, but it's starting to have that little rainbow, you know. Or you might not know. So, watch this. Let's show y'all some magic real quick. Citrus degreaser. Bow. 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 And we're gonna spray it on top of the oil. We're gonna spray it on the bottom. Sun, I'm talking about the sun. The wind blowing in my direction a little bit, but that's fine. Wipe the bottle out. Almost like butter, huh? And if you prefer to collect, that's fine too. You can just I down there just clean the ground. See how much was in there. I had I had 3 quarts in my sheet, though. Yeah, I had about 3 quarts in this. So now we're gonna load the car. Like I said, I don't have a jack stick. I had to use a makeshift jack stick that barely worked. But this will work fine for loading the car. Now the car is on the ground. Just like that, y'all. An oil change is done. Simple as that. I don't know why people be trying to like overcomplicate an oil change, or why people, you know, scared to try it themselves. It's perfectly fine with fucking up an oil change, especially if it's yours. Because it's not much you can fuck up, you know. So in the sense of, you change your oil or you get a little stain on the ground, the stain can be fixed. Like in mechanic shops, they get stains on their fucking ground all the time, and sometimes leave them there. You get what I'm saying? Like, so go get you some oil, go get you a filter, and get under a car. Go feel alive again. Like, stop living like a robot. Stop having everybody do shit for you. Get up and go do it. If you want to do it, then go do it. If you got the money to have it done, with all means, do as you please. But it's taken away from the experience. It's taken away from the time, like the time of enjoyment. And that's honestly what it's all about. Enjoying the moment, enjoying this moment, because this moment is the only moment that matters. So, like I said, y'all see that the rainbows and shit, no diddy? Boom, 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 boom. Hit it with degreaser, hit it with degreaser, hit it with degreaser. Yeah, y'all, I'm about to get ready to get out of here. Oil change is completed. And I didn't count the time. I wasn't really worried about the time, but it didn't take me long. Like, I think that shit took me less than 30 minutes. So, get to it. Stop procrastinating, stop dragging your feet. Get to it. I finished my oil change at AutoZone. They was kind enough to let me do it, so kudos to them. I'm gonna go up in there and thank them, and also I'm gonna go up in there and recycle my oil right after this. But yeah, y'all, it was simple. Like I said, it took me less than 30 minutes. Y'all can do it too. People just choose not to. A lot of people in my generation, I'm not gonna even say I don't even think, about 75 to 30% of my generation now knows what I said. 25 to 30% knows how to work on cars, how to change oil, change tires, change brakes, like shit like that. So I wanted to demonstrate for y'all in the simplest way that I could. All right, so this is an extra for y'all. Like I told y'all earlier, I got my some fuel injector cleaner. It's just the type of when you put in the gas. So we're gonna open our gas can. Open our gas can, fuel injector cleaner. Going with the seafoam. Boom. And I did measure. Bet. That's how much I used. That's pretty much all I had for y'all today. I'm finna get ready to get up out of here, recycle this oil, go talk to the people up in AutoZone. My camera finna die. It's a good day. It's been a good day. It's been a productive day. So y'all get outside and go do some restorations on either yourself or anything that consists of. All right, y'all. XPoint. Mic out. Now, like I said, I'm about to recycle this oil, and I'm finna thank them for letting me change my oil at the establishment. You know what I'm saying? All right, all done. Recycle this. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. All right, XPoint. Now we're gonna get up out of here. I'm probably finna go clean out my car, and then that's it for y'all. Mic out. All right, hold on, y'all. So it's off. Put that bitch in the on position. We're gonna go to odometer. We're gonna turn that bitch back off. We're gonna hold it down, and then we're gonna put it back in the on position until the O's come up. Wow. Now it's reset. As y'all can tell.